Good morning and welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. I'm Vik and hey, hope you guys are all not freezing. I see a lot of people complaining about the cold weather out there. Ah, I'm still warm from the weekend, man. I'm still pumped from our great victory against Arsenal. But hey, look, let's get into the sports this morning. Let me tell you what our topics are this morning quickly. Here we go. We're going to have the Premier League. Have a little bit of a look out to what's coming up the next 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Premier League games on. Then the NFL, the playoffs, the wildcard games are over, so we'll check that out. NBA, NHL as usual. And we're going to have some tennis. I think we've got snooker there, got a little bit of boxing news, we've got a little bit of polls, what's coming up on the channel, Eurobasket. We've got it all coming up. But let me first of all check into the chat this morning. I see the love between India and Pakistan is growing. Everybody's complaining about the cold. Scotland thinks it's cold. What else have I got out there? Mary, Queen of Scots, Barefoot, Banisal, Janet's there. Yeah, looks like a lot of... Good morning, Lawrence. Good morning as well. Morning, Ronnie, Rose Garden. You all out there. Belinda. Hi, Belinda. Janet. Janet, good evening from very cold Rhode Island. I can imagine it's cold in Rhode Island. Enjoy that. I'm just going to go very quickly. Just wanted to check something out. All right, okay. So it is, Janet, Serena, AKD is in there. There's a few of you in there. So that's fantastic this morning. Listen, that is great. Now, before we get into all the sporting stuff, as you can see on... Yeah, right there, somewhere there where my finger is. We have reached 19,514. And listen here, all I can say is, I wonder if I can get it there. Thanks to all of you. Hey, thanks a lot. Thank you. But now, let's get to 20,000. Come on. Who's going to say Vic's never happy? No. You got to push the boundaries. 20,000 is the goal. Listen here, somebody has a very important birthday on the 20th of January. I want 20,000 on the 20th of January. Yeah? So come on, guys, help us out. Eh? That's what we want. But hey, thanks to all of you. I know that Vern is exactly the same as me. We appreciate very much. This has totally blown our minds away. Some people say we didn't expect it. We were hoping, but it's looking good. It's looking good, and that's thanks to all of you guys. Thanks to all of you. So let me put that to the side one moment. All right. Then... did I put the heart out there? There you go. Well, back to that. Then let's start off with some good news for some people. Somebody got a job again. Old Davy Moyes, back at Everton as the coach of Everton. He spent a long time at Everton. I think it was 8 years or 9 years at Everton. And then he took over from Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United. Didn't work out so well for him. And then he had a spell at West Ham. Then they let him go. Then he went back to West Ham, had a good spell, won the European Conference League. Since he's left West Ham, they've been in a little bit of a shit show. Just 1 second. Get a nice... Still whip ass from the weekend. So welcome back to the Premier League, David Moyes. Talking about the Premier League, and talk about Arsenal and whip ass and stuff like that. I put out a poll. We are United fans, but I put out this poll. Which striker should Arsenal get? Because they obviously need a striker. Is it Victor Osman? Is it Jonathan Davids? Is it John Durant? Or maybe is it Alexander Isak? I would say Alexander Isak's basically out of the question because I think Newcastle just say give us 150 million. But Arsenal definitely need a striker because that cheating scumbag Havertz is not worth it. But I got a better idea for you guys. I have a great idea for you guys. Doesn't that look perfect? I will personally drive to Manchester with my car. I will put Marcus in, put his bags in the back. I'd even buy him a cup of coffee, have a little chat with him, and I'll personally drive him to Highbury. Oh no, sorry, it's not Highbury. You're at the Emirates now, at the Emirates. So you guys are welcome to have Marcus. I think, let me know if you want me to put this deal in place. I can help you guys out. Being the savant that I am, I can do that. Let me have a see. I know Vern's going to say something now. Not yet. Oh, okay. All right. But there you go. So you guys could gladly have old Marcus and give us 50 million, take on his big wages, and we are happy campers. We are happy campers. Then we move on. The Eurobasket. There's going to be some Eurobasket tonight. I'm going to have to move a little bit closer so I can read it. Villeurbanne take on Partizan tonight. That I'm definitely going to try to watch a little bit of that. Milano, Berlin, Alba Berlin. Berlin can't win a game. Paris against Anadolu Efes from Istanbul. Baskonia against Olympiacos. Big win for Olympiacos. I see Real Madrid Maccabi. Nice game to what tomorrow. Salgiris Kaunas against Bologna. Red Star against Fenerbahce. Bayern against Monaco. Take 20%. Listen here. My agent duties start at 95%. Players should only get 5% because otherwise it just spoils their character. And money would never spoil my character, right, Wern? And then don't forget, hey, look, Barcelona against Panathinaikos, that's tomorrow. And just to let you know, it is tomorrow because it's going to be on our channel tomorrow. We're going to enjoy that. We're going to have the game. It's going to join us at 8 o'clock Central European time for Panathinaikos, who travels to FC Barcelona. That should be a good one. Two great players there, Jabari Parker for Barcelona and Kendrick Nunn for Olympiacos, for Panathinaikos. So that should be a real interesting game. So please join us for that. That's going to be fantastic. Take 10%. Why 10%? You can have 10%, Lawrence. I'll take 80%. We'll give 5% to Wern, and Rashford can have the other 5%. Not worth more. Not worth more. Then we get into our US sports block as per usual. Just gonna that's a little bit better. Got a little bit of NBA, NFL, and NHL, but we're going to start. There's only one place to start. And that is in the NHL. The last game of the playoffs was played last night between the Vikings and the Rams. That game was supposed to be played in Los Angeles, but because of the fire that is going on in LA, the game was played in Glendale, Arizona. Beautiful place. Ask Ronnie, ask Rose Garden. They've been there with me. That is a beautiful place. The Vikings are out. Surprisingly, they had a great season this year with Sam Darnold, but they couldn't get it done yesterday. But I'm quite glad for the LA Rams that they are through. So this is the new playoff picture, and we're going to have a few games on this channel definitely. So in the AFC, the Chiefs are at home to the Texans. The Bulls are at home to the Ravens. I mean, Bulls-Ravens one. That's the one I'm definitely going to have to do. The 20th of January. Why does that always ring? Remember, everybody, huh? Wern, Ronnie, Rose Garden, somebody's birthday then. Not only is Donald going to be the new president, but Vik's got a birthday. And then on the 19th, the Lions take on the Commanders and the Eagles take on the Rams. I might do... I might do all 4 games. I don't know yet. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Depends on how Man U does on Wednesday night or Thursday night. If Man U do well and I'm happy, I will go out and do all these games. So that's the playoff pitch at the moment. Hey, everybody trying to get to that Super Bowl there on the 10th of February. Then the NBA. The Timberwolves, they beat the... Just get that. There we go. The Timberwolves, they beat the Wizards 120-106. Anthony Edwards with 41 points. Looking good for the Timberwolves. Then the Pistons are starting to roll slowly but surely. Cade Cunningham with 36 points. They beat the Knicks 124-119. The Warriors still in a slump, not going to make the playoffs at the moment. 101-104 against the Raptors. The Grizzlies lost to the Rockets. The Rockets are... Houston, they have no problems in Houston at the moment. The Rockets are rocketing off. They are taking off. A very nice team to watch. Young players, no big superstars. I like that. They beat the Grizzlies 120-118. The San Antonio Spurs knocked off the old man Lakers 126-102. Anthony Davis had 30 there. Wembanyama had 23. God, come on, Miami. But I mean, look, Miami... Jimmy Butler problem still not solved. He didn't play. He's still suspended. No Bam Adebayo, but no excuses that we lost with the Heat 98-109 against the Clippers. James Harden had 26 points and 11 assists for the Clippers. Both the Lakers and the Clippers played at home for the first time since a few days. Nice to see, but nothing's going to get back to normal that quickly in LA. because those fires are still raging, and I heard the wind is picking up again. So my thoughts are with those people, and yeah, let's try to get those fires out as quick as possible. Then we move on. We move on to the no. Got to give you my star man of the day. This is a premiere on this channel. This is a premiere on this channel at the moment. We have Anthony Edwards, and Anthony Edwards is our star man of the day with his 41 points. Played sensationally, and that. But here comes the premier part of it. Anthony Edwards, you're also the jackass of the day. Listen here, this guy this year, because he can't stop doing inappropriate gestures, I won't show you any of them on the screen. He's been fined this season for flipping the bird and doing stuff like that. $300,000 already. I mean, I know he's got the money. I know he's earning like $50 million a year, but $300,000. I bet that no one on this channel right now that is on here this morning, maybe Wern, he's a rich man, but no one else earns $300,000 a year. Come on, hey. Come on, you can't be that stupid. That's throwing money away, man. That is throwing money away. You could have taken this $300,000 and give it to the people in LA, to a charity or something like that, man. Why waste money on that? So you are my star man and my jackass of the day. That doesn't happen very often, that it's the same person in this on one day. Then we move on. We leave the jackass and we move on to the NHL. Only 3 games in the NHL. Yesterday, the Florida Panthers lost to the Philadelphia Flyers 3-4. The Calgary Flames beat the Chicago Blackhawks 5-2. And the LA Kings lost 1-0 to the Edmonton Oilers. Now, so only 3 games in the NHL. Let's keep on rolling. Let's get to some tennis. We'll start off with the ladies. Look, you choose the results that you like there. I'm just going to mention some of them. Emma Raducanu, she's through. Let's see who else is there. Victoria Kolovic of Switzerland, she got knocked out. There you go. Yeah, that's a few of the results. Check it out. Diana Jestremenska, she got through. She's number 32. Karolina Muchova, also one of the ranked players from Czechia. She beat Nadia Podoroska 6-1, 6-1. So yeah, there you go. That's some of the results from the women. We'll add in a few more here quickly. Let you know that Emma Navarro, the number 8, she's through. Daniela Collins, the number 10, she's through. Beatrice Hada Maya, the number 15, is also through. The young German Eva Lies, she's through, the number 13 of the tour. The Daria Kachetekina of Russia with number 9, she's also through. So yeah, looks like all the seeds are going through at the moment. I know Sabalenka, Wern's favorite tennis player, she's through. So yeah, no worry. Then we look at the men. The one that really hurts me is the bottom one. That is the Jacob Fernley beat Nick Kyrgios. Kyrgios still a little bit injured, but no excuses. If you take part, you've got to be ready. So Nick is out. He must probably go straight into commentary duty. Gregor Dimitrov, he's out. He had a pull out with injury. What else is there? David Goffin, he got knocked out. Tommy Paul, he's through, the number 12. Karin Kachanov, the number 19, is through. Then we'll move on to the second part of that, where we have the big boys playing. Yes, Carlos Alcaraz, he breezed through 6-1, 7-5, 6-1 against Alexandra Shevchenko. Not the footballer. Then old Novak, he came through in 4 sets. He lost the first 6-4 to Nashesh Bazaravedi. Okay. He lost the first set 6-4, and then he breezed through 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. Taylor Fritz is through, the number 4 of the tournament, 6-2, 6-11, and 6-3. So yeah, and right about now, coming up, Denis Shapovalov and Roberto Bautista Agut, they're playing each other. That should be a good game. So yeah, that's a little bit of tennis news for you. I'll get more into the tennis this week the minute, we get to the quarterfinals. It gets really interesting. And I'll keep an eye on old Sabalenka for Wern, because, I got to bring those tissues back for Wern, because he drools when he sees Sabalenka, And then a little bit of boxing news. Tyson Fury yesterday retired for the 4th time. He said he's retiring. So what does that mean? If somebody retires 4 times and comes back 3 times, I mean, what does that say? Tyson, you're going to come back. They're going to offer you 100 million, and you're going to fight AJ. We know it. It's just because no one's talking about you right now. So you decided to put out there that you're going to retire. Now everybody's talking about you, and yeah, he'll be back. Don't worry, Tyson will be back. The Gypsy King, he has to be back. Then, yeah, hey, listen here. A sport not everybody knows a lot about, but everybody knows this man, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He pulled out of the Masters, not feeling too well. He was so pissed because he feels burned out that he actually snapped one of his beautiful cues. He could have given it to me instead of snapping it. Oh, my eyes are killing me this morning. Those lights, got to adjust them. So Ronnie, he didn't join the Masters group. That's the best 16 players in the world. He decided to pull out of that tournament. But yeah, he's out. He didn't. So we'll see how else is there. Mark Selby, he's still in there because he thrashed Ali Carter last night, 6-1. Ding Juyi, he beat Mark Williams 6-5 in a good game. I watched a little bit of that last night. And Sean Murphy knocked off Gary Wilson 6-3. Upcoming today, let me just tell you what's coming up today. Put that at the bottom a little bit more. Judd Trump will take on Barry Hawkins. That looks like a good one. Mark Allen will take on Sai Yai Hu. If I get that wrong, to all my Chinese people out there, I'm sorry. That's it. Luca Brazil, Chris Welkin. Yeah, there's a lot of games going on. So check it out with your favorite snooker players, and I'll let you know. Then listen here, there's a video on our channel you guys need to watch. That one. I'm still enjoying it. Check out our fan reaction, pure passion. That is, you know, it just shows when we were enjoying ourselves against Arsenal, when the goals happened, when the penalties happened, when the red cards happened. So check that video out. It's a lot of fun. You know, Arsenal fans, don't take us too seriously. We do give a lot of banter, and we take a lot of banter. But there you go. Enjoy that one. So we've got a lot coming up this week. Just run it down there for you. We got some live basketball on Wednesday. That's going to be Barcelona against Panathinaikos. On Thursday, we're going to have Man U against Southampton live. On Saturday evening, we are going to have the Stormers live against Racing 92. Wern's favorite player plays for Racing, Owen Farrell. And yeah.